Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You tuned in to the Scoring Black Man podcast. I'm your host, the Doc Hilltop 12 Tribes Israel. Got my co-host up in here, Brother Don Yehuda. Shalom to all of y'all watching now live and the ones going to be watching in the future. What's going on, Brother Don Yehuda? You all right, man? Shalom, brother.
Hey, Shalom, what's going on, bro? Can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah, I hear you real good. Hear you real good. So today's show, episode 50, man, this thing been pumping out hard, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been kind of slow lately here, you know what I'm saying? Giving y'all about one a month. We're gonna ramp back up, you know what I'm saying? We just, it's just so many things that's going on with both of us, you know what I'm saying? It's just busy and stuff, but we're gonna get it to y'all though. But it's episode 50, man. It's the 50th anniversary for the Scoring Black Man podcast series. And today's show, episode 50, part 2 of jealousy, hatefulness amongst Black Americans, and part 2 or 304, culture has taken over America. But we're going to answer that on how and why, or why and how has it did it. But first off, we're going to start off with the jealousy and hatefulness amongst our people, fellow Black Americans. We see it all day, every day. Like, it's a stream. You know what I'm saying? It's like we only have that type of energy for our own people. And as we living, is just getting worse and worse. I mean, hell, we can't find any kind of solution. We know the solutions, but nobody don't want to do the solutions. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easier to go at your own people, because that's more of a coward way than for you to go at anybody else. And, you don't have to be jealous of anybody. You don't have to be hateful of anybody. All you have to do is live right and help your people out. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, it's an old saying, you don't got nothing good to say, don't say it at all. You know what I'm saying? So only thing we should be doing is inspiring and motivating each other to do better, you know what I'm saying, to become better human beings and do better amongst our people, our society. But we seem to know there's a problem with that. We see it all the time. I mean, you see it in sports. I mean, hell, Deion Sanders came out, started doing good. You see Jason Whitlock and other blacks, you know what I'm saying, want to tear him down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let the white man do that. They're going to do their job regardless. You know what I mean? We see, all types of jealousy amongst, these entertainers. You see it in your community every day. You know what I'm saying? You got a clique of homeboys and homegirls, but the one is always hating on the other. You know what I'm saying? You see that. And it's a real problem. The first time on part 1, we addressed some issues. I addressed some issues that I had with some brothers, you know what I'm saying? Fortunately, me and one of the brothers reconciled. But it's a continuous thing, man. It's a continuous thing. What you think about this jealousy, this hatefulness amongst our people, Brother Don Yehuda? Amongst these African Americans, these Black Americans, these Negroes, these coloreds. You know what I'm saying? We know them as the diaspora, you know what I'm saying, the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. But what do you think about the hatefulness? You know what I'm saying? The jealousy just amongst our people, the energy, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a bad thing, man, real bad thing.
It's a situation that's been going on for, I want to say, probably as long as we can remember, generation after generation. I mean, growing up, you probably didn't see it as much as you do now, but it was still very prevalent within the Black community. And as we see it now, it's just really out of control. And there's so many different layers to the hatred within our community, whether it's Black on Black crime, whether it's, brothers and sisters backbiting one another, whether it's, the hoeing, cheating on one's man or woman. I mean, at this point, man, it's almost as though it's part of our culture. at least that's how white society portrays it, and that's how a lot of our people feed into it and kind of facilitate the stereotypes that this is how we are, this is what we do. So, you know, I don't think a lot of people even really give it thought why we do the things we do or why we hate on each other the way we hate on one another. And hopefully tonight, man, we can touch on these subjects and bring out, some solutions and, be able to convey the message as to why we shouldn't be hating on one another the way we do, but we should be loving one another and building up one another and our community so that way we can survive into the next century or millennia to come.
Absolutely 100% correct. Couldn't say it better myself. Uh, what you said then, it has become our culture. Now, what kind of, see, because this is what I call nigger culture. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all see me put some shit like that on social media, this is what I'm talking about. This is all nigger culture. This has never been our culture. Our culture was never, we never went and colonized people. We, you know what I'm saying? We never sat there and you know what? We're just going to kill ourselves all day and cause destruction to our own communities, our own tribes, but we ain't going to go off and, the other side, they get a pass. I always say that the other side get a pass, but your own people, like the white man, like I always say, the white man, white woman, they go jog through your neighborhood. But your own elders can't even come outside. The babies can't even come outside because you niggas is shooting and killing, and you'll do that to any goddamn money, especially when you got hatefulness and jealousy in your heart. That is not our culture. That's a nigger culture. You know what I'm saying? That's a nigger culture, man. It's just so bad, man. I remember it's just, see, the hatefulness is like what we kind of addressed in part one. You wasn't there for that, but it's like sometimes brothers and sisters get mad because someone else is doing something that they're not doing. And instead of letting them teach you or motivate you if that's what you want to do, because nobody ain't gonna never get mad with somebody if they doing something that they don't want to do. You know what I mean? But with somebody doing something that they want to do or at a level where they want to be at, that's when the jealousy and hatefulness come out. And then that's when they act out on those type of things. You know what I'm saying? And, when I did part one, I was addressing some issues, right? And so with some brothers, like I say, me and one brother reconciled. But 24 hours after that, I woke up one morning over here to a text from a cousin. And we communicate, you know what I'm saying, maybe like, once or twice a month, you know what I'm saying, texting or whatever at that time, or maybe we call maybe a little bit more than that, about around my age. And I woke up to a text, and he's known for getting drunk and, texting people. It's always three people that's gonna tell you what's on their mind or the truth or them truth. It's a drunk motherfucker, a child, and an angry motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he was the drunk and angry motherfucker acting like a goddamn child. So I woke, I woke up to, some shit. Oh man, some crazy shit. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, man? I say, you must be drunk because he just tells you some weird shit. But see, he's known for doing that. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you, oh man, I don't got no friends and my cousins, everybody, all y'all mad at me because y'all say I get drunk and text people or call people and say, you do. Everybody got examples. You know what I'm saying? And it was 24 hours after, I got through doing the part one of you know what I'm saying, the jealousy and hatefulness. You know what I'm saying? It's a real problem with our people because the envy, the jealousy, the hate, you know what I'm saying, it just overcomes our people. And instead of our people trying to work together and doing Zephaniah 2:1 with the Bible say, gather together, yea, gather together, O nation not desire, they just rather just, you know what I'm saying, sit here and just hate on each other. And nah, man, I want to kill that person, man, because, I don't want that person to keep doing what they doing because it's making me feel shitty about my life. You know what I'm saying? And so, had to get rid of that cousin. You know what I'm saying? So then a couple of days ago from now, I wake up again in the morning. I wake up to these nasty texts. Now this is a cousin. He's 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear from this motherfucker unless he calling and begging for money. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker retired military, but he got to call everybody in the family begging for money. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, he called an event about somebody, he mad at somebody in the family. This is the only time I ever hear from him. So it might be like once every year or 2 years, you know what I'm saying? And then when he texts something on or message me something on Facebook or something, it's always some weird little jealousy, hateful little shots. And then I know something bigger finna come. You know what I'm saying? So when I first moved to Thailand, I ain't heard from this motherfucker in a long time. He sent me some kind of little Facebook message telling me something, man, don't go out there and you know what I'm saying, hit none of them men, man. They got lady boys. I'm like, nigga, I know how to tell the difference between a damn lady and a goddamn lady boy. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't heard nothing from him since. So I guess he get mad when he see, you know, shit go on Instagram and go on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, some videos I already put on YouTube or something. And he texts me, I woke up the other morning because it be nighttime over there. So people be drinking and shit too. And then they be getting the feeling how they feeling. You don't even have really no association with these people. And then all of a sudden you just get a text like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't heard from your motherfucking ass in years or months, and you telling me some crazy shit. So the motherfucker sent me some shit like what he sent me, oh man, I don't deploy it 5 times. Man, you know what I'm saying? You ain't doing nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? The places you going, you know what I'm saying, ain't even worth putting on YouTube. This motherfucker 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? Married to a fat white cracker bitch, and she making him swing. They swingers. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me put that out there. So anyway, damn way, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't did all this. I didn't even read all this shit. Like too long, like 2 little paragraphs. I'm just glancing through it, so I catch that, and then once again try not to hit no men. I'm just saying. So I, you know, usually, you know, I'll snap back hard. I just block the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Just block the motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just easier like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't never know what be on people's mind, man. But would they do that with anybody else? Would they do that with their little white friends and all kind of other friends? No. Or they family members? You know what I'm saying? Because these are family members now. See what I'm saying? So it's the jealousy and hatefulness, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Of what's going on with their lives and what's going on with your life and everybody else. That's really what brings all that hatefulness in our community. Because somebody always worried about the next motherfucker pockets, you know, they pocket watching, penis watching, you know what I'm saying, vagina watching, every kind of watching. Instead of trying to watch to try to do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just some crazy shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just some crazy shit. But you got anything else to say before I play
Hey,
one of these videos?
why he trying to get you tied up with man butt though?
Hey, thank you for bringing that up. So he brought that up twice. You must have a fetish with lady boys. He must have a fetish with lady boys because he kept. Remember, you know what I'm saying? The first time when I moved out here, he didn't say, "Oh man, what's up?" Oh, he just sent that about the lady boy. I'm like, I knew right then. I said, "Uh-oh," because that's what he do. He just do little jealousy, little sneaky. This motherfucker 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? And just do little jealous, sneaky little shit, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But let me tell you about this motherfucker, man. So I'm standing in Phoenix. He flies out. So some white girl, probably another fat white girl, you know what I'm saying? He must be meeting her out there. So I'm getting a call from my auntie or my mama or somebody saying, you know what I'm saying, that he at the airport. So he don't flew out. Basically, she don't stood him up, left him at the airport. I had a little cousin that was staying. Her and her husband was stationed out there in Phoenix, and they were staying in Phoenix as well at this time. We both from Georgia, way across Georgia and shit. That's her uncle, her mama brother, and they wouldn't even pick up the phone for him. You know what I'm saying? So next thing I know, I look on Facebook, and he on there posting about family. So I'm like, where's he at? Because I didn't know he was coming out. So then, I ended up messaging him on there. He called me. Yeah, man, I've been in the airport for about 6 hours. The girl talking about her son. She had to carry her son to the hospital. I said, hey, she couldn't drop him off and then come pick you up. But long story short, I went and picked him up, took him out, let him stay with me for 3 or 4 nights in my house. You know what I mean? I had me staying by myself in my own house. You know what I'm saying? Everything. So I'm letting them stay with me. You know what I'm saying? That was the last time I seen that cat. You know what I'm saying? So all I, I don't loan you, but like I say, all the time you hear from him when he called everybody in the family asking for money. And he has no shame in doing that. You know what I mean? But you want to call and tell me, message me all kind of hateful shit. Like, that's how you know something wrong with a motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? Something wrong with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You steady worried about man butt, like you say. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your fascination with lady boys, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, he just keep bringing it up. That's a real jealous and hateful shit, man. But yeah, man.
Yeah, that
So
dude, yeah,
y'all.
that's wild, man. Because at the end of the day, it's one thing if he was just to, just give you warning. If he's been there, just be like, yo, look out. They got a lot of transgender or cross dressing people over there, just to give you the one up. That's cool. But for him to just keep saying it and then, to be on that's weird. So he might got a fetish with that, man. Or, a lot of times, like today's episode, hating, man, he might be plotting on you to take a fall somehow, some way while you over there in Thailand, hating. Cause you globe trotting, bro. You globe trotting. He, like you said, he's stuck with it. Whatever he's stuck with, he ain't able to maneuver like you maneuvering. So he's a viewer and a stand from outside looking in, and he mad right now.
Yeah, and see, everybody in the family know, you know what I'm saying? So you know, he always had these big sloppy motherfuckers. So, and then he liked the white mamas too. So he got a big sloppy white wife now, you know what I'm saying? And they swingers. How about a swinger? Everybody in the family, my grandma told me, I'm like, damn, what the hell you know about swingers? She said, yeah, they swingers. And, the white girl, she run him, they swingers. So ain't no telling what she got him doing. You know what I'm saying? He might be hitting man butt. He talking about some goddamn, men, lady boys and all kind of shit like that. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you say, you hoping for a downfall for some reason. I don't know what it is. It's just some, man,
Right.
niggas is just crazy and wild. Good God about it. You know what I'm saying? And when he was in the military, he was stationed in Korea. I'm like, you must forgot I was in the military. And I was in Korea too for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't seen nothing over here. And ain't that saying you ain't never been to Thailand. You know what I'm saying? So stop with the motherfucking shit. You probably don't went to Iraq. I ain't never been to Iraq and all that shit right there. But come on, man, with the motherfucking goddamn hate, man. Shameless plug while I play get these videos and little shorts ready, man. And you know what I'm saying? Let me know when I play them. Can you hear them, Daniel? Hold on. Shameless plug.
Yeah, you now tuning in to the Scoring Black Man podcast, dropping nothing but those jewels for all those Jews. If you get my drift, and also tune in to Fire Talk Radio podcast. I apologize for not having those videos up. I've been experiencing technical difficulties over these months, and like you said, we got a lot of things going on in the background. But most high willing, we're gonna continue to bring you these up-to-date news episodes and give you the solutions to all the problems that's plaguing our community.
Uh-huh. Let me see, sir.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't hear no sound.
Me neither. Hold on, let me see what the hell going on. Hold on
But
one
yeah,
second. Let
while
me
he
see
getting
what's
that together, if you a hater, especially a hater of your own people, and even worse, a hater of your immediate family, you need to check your temperature because all the hate need to stop. Probably the only group of people on the planet. Not saying it don't happen within other people group, but we the face of everything that's fucked up within society. Excuse my French. So you need to check your temperature on why you hating. Ask yourself a question. Why am I hating this man or woman when I should be asking them how did they get to the level they at if it's about status, if it's about economics, if it's about everything that looks appealing and prosperous within the community. Don't be a hater, man. Check your temperature on that.
People cannot.
Yeah, there was audio right there, bro.
Black people are jealous of other black people, and that is the very reason why black people cannot seem to get ahead as a people. Because most black people will spend too much time trying to tell the next person what they're not doing while secretly doing what can be done and not sharing the recipe for success with other black people, because then that person is going to become a threat. So instead of thinking like your own people is a threat, try to unite as all other races outside of black people have and do unite at all times, and help advance the culture, not just yourself. God bless.
Y'all, so I have a serious question, and I'm not even being sarcastic. Y'all know I like to play around and act dumb. Why is it that some black women will say, oh, black men ain't shit, all they are is abusers, they leave their kids, all this stuff, right? And I hear it all the time. And I'm not saying every black woman, because again, I'm black, I don't say shit like that, and I have a lot of friends who are black women who don't talk like that. So I'm not saying all black women, because there's some beautiful ones out there. But why do y'all say that and scream that at the top of your lungs? But when he's with a white girl or a Latina, now it's she's taking our man. But it's like you don't even want them. So why is it when another woman has them and is cherishing them, now you want that man? Why? Because you see all the work she's putting into that man and you see him glowing from all the sucky she's giving him. Make it make sense. Do you really want black men or not? Or are you just saying that because of the two black men that hurt you? Or is it because you don't have a dad? I'm not trying to say this to be disrespectful. It's just a lot of women I come across don't have fathers. And you know how many black women are in my DMs tell me that all the time? They've never had healthy masculinity. So really think about that.
Okay, Danya, who the damn? I couldn't hear now one of the videos, but I know y'all heard them. Uh, Break down what both of them were saying, because I kind of could read a little bit of the captions while it was there.
So basically, the first sister was talking about how um, the black community be hating one another. You know, it's no secret, it's no surprise. That's what we do. You know, most of us hate for whatever the reason may be, whether it be new clothes, whether it be money, whether it be cars, whether it be, you know, your family, you being with the same person for longevity and they're not with them. So whatever the case may be, you know, we hate, we find a reason to hate. So she was saying that basically we're like one of the only group of people on the planet that do this or does this, and that we need to stop doing it and we need to start coming together to build up the community. The other sister was talking about basically black women hating on other black women, you know, and that's also a problem within the black community also. You know, I'm not saying, once again, you know, you got to put these disclaimers out there because you'll have ignorant Negroes out like, well, why y'all talking like we the only ones doing it? We ain't the only ones that's doing it. We're not. But our focus is our community. Our focus is trying to raise the vibration of our community. And also, we're, like I said, we're the face of all the wrongdoings in society. They put our face on the TV. When you look at the TV, they put you there. When it comes to homosexuality, who's the poster boy for homosexuality? We are. When it comes to crime, who the poster boy for that? We are. When it comes to single family household, who's I mean, on and on and on. We are the poster boy for all of these things. So she was just saying how black women has a knack for hating on one another, when in actuality, you know, black women need to start lifting one another up, building one another up, you know, not hating, because anything that you see that another person is doing or have is nothing but a question away from you being able to be at that level or even higher. So,
Hey, I will say, son, black women got more unity than the black men in America. They got a little
could be. I
more
don't
unity.
know, man.
I think they got a little more unity, you know what I'm saying? And when I'm talking about unity, why they stick together a little bit more. And they might be dead ass wrong though, most of the times. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? And we're
right.
we're gonna get into that in a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But they're gonna go, what we should be doing as a community, you know what I'm saying, supporting our people regardless. Not if you're doing a whole lot of fuckery now. We're not talking about that, but in situations that we have to support each other, that's what we should be doing. And as far wise as the first girl you was talking about, she was just saying how we take it to another level. You know what I'm saying? Everybody uh does it amongst their people, but not to the extent. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see uh the white skinned Asians, in whatever country they're in, discriminating against the dark skin. Well, now what I will say is the dark skins ones, and that's in South America too, in every country. The dark skinned people are gonna get the more of the outside jobs, what I'm saying,
Right.
what I'm saying, and then the white skin people, they're gonna want to put them like more like them indoor jobs and shit like that. So I see that everywhere. You know what I mean? Everywhere I don't been, what I'm saying, so far. But as far as uh somebody hating amongst their own group of people and all kind of that's really Africa, America, the UK, all the Western countries where they, what I'm saying, where, Great Britain and France, whoever, and all of them, what I'm saying, the indoctrination, what I'm saying, y'all already seen, we did a breakdown of they clone Tyrone, what I'm saying, it's a clone, boom, 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 everywhere. UK clone, what I'm saying, because it's like we set the tone, what I'm saying, in Babylon, America, we set the tone, and everybody else just, they just run with it, man. They just really run with it, man. You had brought up something. I forgot what it was already, but it brought me to another story, man. But I can't think of what it was, though. Say when you was this display what you're talking about. But yeah, but it's a crazy thing, man. And our people can't do Zephaniah 2-1. They just can't gather together. And what they don't understand is that we'll never be prominent as a people until we do that. So as we sit here and destroy each other over and over again on a high level, it's gonna make it harder and harder for our kids and grandkids and great grandkids and the people to come to even trust each other and build a community up. They're gonna steady be working basically for the other nations of people, putting the other nations of people goddamn kids through college. You know what I'm saying? Giving them, you know what I'm saying, all of them, because you're gonna be working just to damn try to live and eat, especially over there as the inflation get higher and higher. You know what I'm saying? And the pay ain't getting higher and higher. You know what I'm saying? We see now, wars going on every goddamn war. You got wars in Africa. They ain't talking about them wars. They got wars going on there with France and goddamn all the African countries. You know what I'm saying? You got the Ukraine and Russia. You got goddamn, you know what I'm saying, the Palestinians and you know what I'm saying, the Israelis. You know what I mean? Yeah. And perfect timing for the goddamn US and China or US and Russia. Perfect
Right.
timing, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
but you niggas still want to fight each other and argue and do all kinds of shit. Oh, this is what I had before I get off this subject. You know what I'm saying? The hatefulness and jealousy don't got so far, done Yehuda. It don't got so
Right.
far. You got in certain cities like Chicago, man, when they see the ops, you know what I'm saying, they got a new thing, man. They might not just go ahead and, usually they go ahead and pull out and the ops look just like them. Now they know there's an op. He's black like me. He's an op. Or she's black like me. He's
Mm-hmm.
an op. Right?
Right.
Went
Right.
from that going down and beating him and stabbing him or something like that. Now they take you, kidnap you, and run in your booty hole and
What?
report it.
Hold on. What? What? Hold on. Repeat that. What'd you just say?
Instead of running down on you, you know how they do on their own people, or jumping, beating you up, stabbing you up or something. They kidnapping you. You know what I'm saying? Taking you to a location. If you got dreads, they cutting your dreads. Boom, cutting dread patches of dreads out your head. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Might rough you up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They record everything, and then they make you go eat some woman, a little gangster little girl on a period, and then they go in your butthole too.
And where they doing this at?
Oh, they doing this in Chicago.
Oh man, come on, Chirac. Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Also, what was a rapper named Rico Reckless? He was saying, they got a thing in the Chicago jail where, a motherfucker, might
Where they
get,
spit
get
in your
knocked
booty
out or
hole.
something. They pull down your pants and they spit or jack off in your on your booty hole, in your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Probably like
I heard
disrespect.
that.
Like, that's all kind of gay stuff. I'm telling you, man, it's the drugs that these boys are taking. Also, it's been proven that these foods that they're serving in America is taking all the testosterone out you, man, putting out that extra in it, man. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna see a lot of homosexual shit, you know what I mean? And they got bombs, man. Like y'all gotta Google some of this shit. The gay bomb. They got bombs that they could drop in a war, and it'll make all the men stop what they're doing right in the middle of there and start getting sexual with each other, man. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas worried about goddamn killing each other, beating each other up, and kidnapping each other and going to each other and then going to man's booty hole. They
Yeah,
don't want
that's
to kill him
crazy.
and kill him and goddamn stab him up no more. They want to go in his ass. You know what I mean? This is how ridiculous it is, man. But this
Yeah,
ain't nothing
and
but
just a sidebar, because you were saying about, you know, the things that they're putting into the community that's helping to promote homosexuality. That thing that you was talking about, that chemical or that drug, that's atrazine. Atrazine is a weed killer that they did studies on, that was turning male frogs into females. And you know, they use weed killer for a variety of things. So you know it's in the soil, you know it's in the food, you know it's in the animals that we eat. So it's everywhere. So you have that. I know that Riza Islam was saying that they did studies on the medical marijuana these days, and that right there increases the estrogen levels in men. That there's a chemical in there that's, you know, slowly but surely progressing men into more of a feminine state. Um, I mean, you have the programming with the TV, the music, the imagery. So yeah, man. I mean, I'm not surprised, but it was shocking just to hear you say that, because it was always a joke, you know, about that stuff. Like when you watch the Boondocks or other episodes about, you know, being gang raped or raped by a homosexual outside of prison. But just to hear that now, like if that's actually happening, man, how far have we fallen to where we think that this is what we should do as a nation of people, to degrade or demoralize somebody by filming the assault? Matter of fact, I know this ain't even on topic, but did you see that D Wade, through his lawyer, inadvertently just admitted that he was gay?
you said
Not
that D
D
Wade
Wade, but
admitted.
Dwight Howard. My fault. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Wrong person.
Oh
Dwight
yeah.
Howard.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Know what I'm saying? So, you know, so he met the dude off of Instagram. He invited the dude to his house. Now, Dwight Howard is big 6'10". He from Georgia. He from Atlanta, Georgia, though. I'm from Waycross, way down southeast. That's the Atlanta boys. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can be thugs or whatever. I'm sorry, Atlanta. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Niggas 6'10", cock diesel is a mom. He meet a man off Instagram. A boy, you know what I'm saying? The dude come over his goddamn house. You know what I'm saying? The dude last name is Harper, something Harper. So he come over to White House. Him and Dwight admitted to this point. They go in. Dwight said everything was consensual. So at first he was denying this shit, because this shit came out months ago. I mean months ago, and he was denying it. Like, man, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? And so, but now it's a report came out through, like you say, that Dwight said everything was consensual. So what's supposed to happen? The dude came over to the White House. They went to the White Room, and him and the White, was kissing. You know what I'm saying? And then Dwight was like, hold on, I got a surprise. Dwight opened up a closet, or opened up the bathroom, or something in his room, opened up some door in his room, and this transsexual named Kitty came out. And I think Kitty started started performing oral sex on Dwight Howard. And that's when the dude Harper said he felt uncomfortable. He felt like he ain't signed up for that. You know what I'm saying? And so he claimed that he feels uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying, enough where he was scared, you know what I'm saying, but he ended up leaving. And so that's how Dwight got the assault. I don't know how he got the assault, because you came over consensually, uh, you know.
Well, what he said was in the report was that the White basically forced him down, forced his pants off, and performed fellatio on him while holding him down against his will.
Oh Lordy. See, I ain't even hear that part, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just too much. It's just too much, goddamn, man.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
I read that. So, I mean, everybody know that the rumors been following Dwight Howard for years. You know, we seen him on the bench when he sat down and he grabbed his teammate in the crotch area, you know, and they've been saying everything else. But because this dude got receipts of him going over there in Uber, you know, and he filing a lawsuit against him. So this forced Dwight Howard, allegedly through his lawyers, to admit that you know, it was all consensual because he couldn't say, I guess he couldn't say that it didn't happen. So in order to save face, not to, you know, to try to avert jail time and possible civil suit, he was saying it's consensual, but inadvertently doing that, letting the world know that, you know, I practice homosexuality or I'm, you know, a closet homosexual. So.
Right. And this is something like, like you say, this is something that's been going back for a long time with him. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, he grabbing teammates' crotches on the goddamn, you know what I'm saying, on the bench, and people been putting it out for a while. And it ain't hard to believe, you know what I'm saying? He from, like I say, he from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta is known for having big old, you know, big old sports players, big old, you know what I'm saying, gangsters and whatever. And then niggas be hitting women and men, you know what I mean? And so now is out the closet. You know what I'm saying? He's out the closet. Now I want him to say it out of his mouth, but it really don't matter. You don't say it through your lawyers, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't held the man down, gave him head while Kitty, the transsexual, giving you head. What kind of freaky, nasty shit is going on? You know we in the last goddamn days around this boy.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. But listen, that's all hatred. That you know, inadvertently, it all go back to the topic of hatred. Because you got to hate a brother to force them. You got somebody there that's already giving you something, but you got to force this other brother down and do something that's allegedly against his will. Who knows? It might not have really been, but he might have told you stop. You know how they say when women might have started to act, but when they say stop, it means stop. So he probably was like, stop.
Now let me ask you this right here. Did the white hold him down? I mean, and Kitty gave him head, or did he say the white just held him down and the white was able to give him head, holding him down while he's trying to get up?
Man, listen,
that'd be kind of hard for the white. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get up. You let the man hold you down and give you head at the same time, man.
Listen, hold on. The white is Superman. Let's not forget he is Superman.
Hey, the punk must have been real small. He must have been like a little skinny punk.
But dude said that the white held him down with one arm, bro. Like he held him down with one arm and was like, ugh, and did what he did.
Wow, man. Wow.
Hey, he don't call himself Superman for nothing.
Oh man.
Able to leap tall buildings in a single bound.
Man, hatred, jealousy, part 2, man. We're gonna wrap that part up, man, with the Dwight Howard, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Get yourself together, Negroes, man. Stop that, man. You know what I'm saying? And the artist, I mean, the dude that, you know, one of the dudes I was talking about, you know what I'm saying, from Chicago, that was Lil Durk artist, you know what I'm saying? So Lil Durk, that, you know what I'm saying, they did that to him, you know what I'm saying? You know, they be opping with all the ops, and they did that to him, man. You know what I'm saying? But they doing that to a lot of people up there. They just ain't, you know, and that shit gonna be spread throughout the country. Once the motherfucker hear it in a rap song or see it on YouTube, oh yeah, they doing that right there. Yeah, man, we're gonna go and, man, we ain't gonna go kill that nigga, beat him, man. We're gonna go get him, kidnap him, and take his booty hole. Crazy.
That's
crazy.
You
know
that's crazy. Hey, let me just throw this one scripture in there real quick. This Matthew 24 and verse 10. You can read the chapter up to this point, but I just want to get to the point. And it says, and then shall many be offended and shall betray one another and shall hate one another. So this is one of the signs that Christ was telling the disciples what to look for in the end times. When the end comes or we get closer to the end, you'll start seeing these signs. And one of these signs is that people will start betraying one another and start hating one another. So this is why we're seeing a lot of hatred within our community in particular, because for one, we're God's chosen people, and for two, this has been not only grafted or programmed into us, but it's been foretold to happen by the Messiah and through his father, God, that it was going to happen. So, you know, with that being said, you can't beat prophecy, man. I mean, it's one of those things that we kind of know what's happening and we can talk about the solution, but everything has to play itself out. So We're probably going to see it amp up. It's going to probably get worse. We're going to see a lot more brothers and sisters doing one another dirty, and it's going to be comical for the people watching, but it's going to be sad because we know that these things must happen before the end comes.
And man, you said it absolutely right. This is prophecy, man, and you can't beat it because it's prophecy telling you what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? All that we could do is keep trying to warn you and keep trying to warn you and keep trying to warn you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's going to play itself out. It's going to happen. It's going to get worse and worse, just like the scripture saying, worse and worse.
Right.
We're going to see super homosexuality. We're going to see super bestiality, super pedophilia. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing it rise right now. Feminism going to keep going through the sky with the LGBT and all that right there. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see that all the AIs, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to replace and more indoctrination of anything. So the brother said, take heed of that. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this right here. Zephaniah 2:1. Gather together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired. So if you want to be on the right side of this thing, gather together with your, you know what I'm saying, with righteous brothers and sisters or right minds, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop the Pookie Ray Ray, the KKK Keishas. They gonna get blowed to smithereens because this thing finna crank up real soon. You know what I'm saying? So, but you want to be able to raise a family and be in a community, you know what I'm saying, that's prominent for your people, you know? So we're gonna go into part 2 of whole culture in America. 304 whole culture in America. But we want to, know what I'm saying, we want to really address the issues of why is it whole culture in America and how was it implemented in America? And Don Yehuda, I want to start off with you. Let's address the why. Why does it need to be a whole culture amongst our communities? Most the black community, but you know, the Latinos, everybody's gonna follow suit. Why? And then we address how after, you know what I'm saying. But I want to address the why. Why do you think this whole culture is so prominent? Why is it so needed in America? Why is it so pushed? It's pushed. Why, Don Yehuda? Why? You muted, Don Yehuda.
Oh, my bad. I said a lot of times, a lot of things that we participate in and what we like to do, for one, we like doing these things. Quiet is kept. A lot of times, these are, how I want to say it, these are like pleasures that we like, and it's just coming to the forefront. You know, society, white society, Westernized society, however you want to label it, they found a way to really give the people what they want. Internally, we want to be promiscuous. We want to be able to sleep around. We want to be able to have notches on our belts. And, you know, here in America, where everything is given on a silver platter, sex has been around since, you know, the beginning of time. So what else better than to promote and to, you know, elevate at a rapid level the sexual energy that we see? And women, unfortunately, you know, like it tell you in the scriptures that Eve was beguiled by the serpent. Women, unfortunately, have been beguiled to, you know, be tricked into thinking that their body is all that they have to offer, you know, and they're offering it in a way that is unbecoming of them, that is unbecoming of, you know, the morality of our community, is unbecoming of their future status. Because one thing they don't understand is while you're young, you have youth, you have beauty, you have these things in your corner, but as you get older and then you start wanting other aspects in life that you think that you need, like marriage, a husband, a family, you know, community, notoriety, things of that nature, you're not realizing that this whole culture that you've been a part of, that you're participating in, is going to come back and bite you in the ass. So you have, you know, America helping to destroy the Black, Hispanic, and, you know, Native American communities by promoting these things. And they don't give a damn about their own community because they also are falling victim to the programming that they've been putting out into the airwaves. So it's just something that comes with, you know, internal pleasures that we have, and they just capitalizing on it.
You damn right about that. And you know, you can't turn on the TV, the radio, or nothing without this shit being, you know what I'm saying, thrown at you. And you know, we know society wants to ruin our community. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially in America and other Western countries where the diaspora has really been, you know what I'm saying, pushed to, and that we're under still the oppressors and the colonizers that handle. So they want to destroy our community through, just like we just did, the jealousy and hate, and then this whole culture. Because once this whole, what brings the whole culture is the feminism and the LGBT. That all goes into the whole culture. As you see, they always dancing and grinding on each other, and then mean mugging and got a frown on their face when it come down to a man. You know what I'm saying? And that's taught. You know what I'm saying? All that is strategized in them think tanks when they promote this whole culture to these puppets, as you can see, you know what I'm saying, these puppet rappers, and you know what I'm saying, these I call them whole rappers, and you know what I'm saying, these reality
Right.
shows where, you know, these women that everything is scripted, but everything is real too. This whole part is
Yeah.
real, man. You know what I'm saying? It is promoted to be a whore, and it's looked upon as being lame, or you some kind of pick me if you're a woman that wants a good man and you want to be a one woman man and you want to have a traditional marriage, a traditional relationship. That's frowned upon. So as these little babies grow into little girls, grow into teenage girls, grow into young women, they're already being programmed, watching everything. Now they're watching at home. Mama, sister, auntie, grandma, hell, cousin. They all twerking. They all rapping the nasty shit. You know what I'm saying? They all, as you see that girl, what's that, Suki Kana, whatever the damn name is, Suki Kana, whatever they, you know what I'm saying? Her,
Don't get me to saying her name.
the other little sexy red. They the
Right.
new generation trying to get Carly B and Megan Stallion them, and the Nicki Minaj them. They trying to get them hoes out the goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? Get all them hoes out of the way. They trying to bring in these Suki Connors because they going an extra mile. They talking about come on
Right.
and shit on me, piss on me. You know what I'm saying? Come on stage and eat my butthole. You got women running on stage to eat this damn woman butthole. They all taking turns putting their tongue in the butt.
That's crazy.
You see, you know what I'm saying? And they do this on camera in front of everybody. Kids, they kids on their Instagrams and Facebook. Their kids is on YouTube. Their kids watching. Their mama's watching. Their daddies. Their granddad. I mean, good God, man. When is enough enough? Like I always say, how low can you go? Do
Right.
you really want? I don't really want to know now. I really don't want to know now, man. Because this is some ridiculous shit. Now I'm saying, because they going lower and lower than what I thought they can go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking like, damn, can they go any lower? But they'll prove you wrong, man. They will prove you wrong. So my opinion of the why is because it's implemented through our society, our governments. Because they cannot put all this shit on TV. They can make. Listen, man. They would not let their people do any of this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to promote this to our people. You know what I'm saying? And our people run with it because it's all about a dollar sometimes. You know what I'm saying? People don't know how to turn down money, you know what I'm saying? And or fame. Everything, all money ain't good money. If it's gonna cost you your soul to sit up here and go and eat ass and do all this shit, and you know, behind the scenes to even get this contract, you know, they getting trains ran on them by all kind of executives and, you know, people that you never gonna see. The real money, the handlers, you know what I'm saying? Now they come out and promote all kind of shit. I don't seen Suki Khan, whatever her damn name is, on what's they talking some, yeah, I saw my soul crying and shit. Listen, and then but people think when they show them on TV that it's all good. You know what I mean? You know, so the why is to indoctrinate our women to be whores at the same time turn into an LGBT and a feminist. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna fuck us up from reproducing. That's gonna fuck. And when we do reproduce, there's not gonna be a father and a mother in the household. There's gonna be a family. There's gonna be a single mother or single father or the grandparents of you know what I'm saying, from either side got it, or the sisters and brothers got them. Either side of the aunties and uncles got it from either side. And we see it all day, every
Right.
day in our, you know what I'm saying, community. And it's bad to watch, man. That was one of the reasons, man, one of the main reasons why I really decided just to leave America. And as I watch, I really don't never like damn, man, I don't want to go back over there, man. Like our people all fucked up there. I'm looking, and they got mass shootings constantly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, good God, man. You know what I'm saying? It's already bad enough. Our people just get dumber and dumber. You know what I'm saying? All they got to do is give you some kind of check. You know what I'm saying? Or give you some kind of challenge to do. You know, on TikTok or goddamn Instagram or something. And niggas just they too distracted with everything.
Right.
Everything niggas is easy distracted, man. They don't pay attention to nothing, right? So as long as they, you know what I'm saying, promoting that whole culture, that's all our women want to be into. You know what I'm saying? The women don't even want to be around because they know ain't no real man gonna want his woman just jumping up, twerking all the time. You know what I'm saying? Fucking this motherfucker, sucking that motherfucker, eating this bitch, doing whatever in the world. There ain't no real man going for that. You know, there ain't no real man going for his wife in the club, you know what I'm saying? Or his girl in the club every goddamn week. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Every damn 2 or 3 days out the goddamn week. You know what I'm saying? Hell, once the goddamn week, like goddamn, you know what I'm saying? These women can't even be around a man because that whole culture, a real man don't feel, you know what I'm saying? A real man ain't gonna go for that. He don't like that. You know what I'm saying? That's them Pookie Ray Rays because most likely the Pookie Ray Ray, he probably ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? He just got a little something. He just trying to get some ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Some ass and a little sucky. You know what I mean? That's
Mm-hmm.
it. You know what I'm saying? He know he ain't got nothing to offer. He pretty much know he probably ain't gonna find a way. He hoping to wish upon a star to get a hoe that got a little change that, you know, but you gonna get treated like less of a man. Is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So, you
Nope.
know, that's my whole thing on the why part. It's a they clone Tanisha. You know what I'm saying? They cloning Tanisha right now, man. And KKK Keisha. You know what I'm saying? They cloning them, you know what I'm saying, at a rapid rate because remember, the women are the ones that are really kind of raising most of the kids right now. Even though a lot of fathers are getting their kids like, oh, y'all come stay with me. You know what I mean? But the women are still black women are still dominant in raising a kid because they don't want a man.
Right.
But they want the baby. They want the baby and they want to be able to talk shit. But oh, the nigga wasn't nothing, but you didn't never want no relationship with this man. You just wanted a damn baby so you could talk damn shit. Half of you. You know what I mean? So they're the ones that's around. No, a lot of women in the household. The black man, he ain't got a voice really in the household over there. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a real man. You know what I'm saying? The wife running it, the damn daughter's running it. Hey, her mama coming in running the goddamn house. You know what I'm saying? Her mama, one of her aunties. Like, you know what I'm saying? So all the little girls around there, they watching all that. They learning all this, you know what I'm saying? All this shit that goes against, you know what I'm saying, our traditions, our culture, our old tradition, our old culture, and the Lord thy God laws. You know what I'm saying? The most high laws. It's going against all of that. You know what I'm saying? And as they promote that left and right and try to tell you to stay away from read and try to keep your identity away from you, you know what I'm saying? So you can know how you're supposed to act, how you used to act. You know what I'm saying? Now they don't clone you into just the biggest whore in the damn world. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
from a damn America. You don't need you even in the hoods. Now America got a poverty issue out this world. Now, don't get it twisted. Homelessness is coming on the rise. But
It is, man. It's a lot of people out here on the streets.
on the streets. And I'm seeing it, man. The last 2 years I went home to my small, you know what I'm saying, city in Junior, I seen homeless motherfuckers down there. I'm like, damn, this homeless, I mean, homelessness is going all over the place. But the black woman make enough money. She don't make more and more money. She don't make more money than the black man. But we as black people know how to make money. You know what I'm saying? You don't see too many black people homeless, like a place not the damn stay. You know what I'm saying? Like when you know what I'm saying, like you working, you paying bills, you know what I'm saying? There's no need for you to be a whore out here and try to be a whore, you know, against your damn, I mean, like against your man. You wanna like these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You being Lizzo slides motherfuckers talking about, you know, not only the man, he had to lower his standards in America, damn not, man, because it's just getting ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If a woman look kind of, if she look any kind of cute or she got any kind of ass, she thinks she the baddest motherfucker in the world. You got to waste all your money on this right here. You got to give her that right there, and the juice ain't worth the squeeze no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that LGBT community is popping up big. You know what I'm saying? And it's all kind of problems over there. You know what I'm saying? But that's the why
Mm-hmm.
part for me. You got anything else to say on the why part? You know what I'm saying about that thing?
Yeah, I mean, it goes deep. I mean, we could probably make a whole episode about just the why, because when you read in Corinthians 11:4, it tell you that the man is the head of the household, right? So if the man is the head of the household, what is the man's kryptonite? What is his weakness? We read in First Esdras chapter 4, and I'm just giving y'all these books, chapter and verses, so you can go, because we pressed for time to not really read through all of the verses to really outline it. But when you read in Corinthians chapter 11:4, it tells you that the man is the head of the household, and it gives you the order. So when you read in First Esdras 4, chapter 4, it tells you that the woman has sway, influence, and control over men. So we know that women has the ability to control a man's decision, a man's action, his emotional state. So the best way to control society, if men are the head of society, if we the movers and shakers, the lawmakers, we're the enforcers, we're the foundation, the best way to control the society is through that man's weakness, which is the woman. So they have to attack the woman. They have to put the woman into a state to where it keeps the man's mindset preoccupied off of what needs to be done and onto what is his carnal pleasures. When you read these things in the Bible, call it the flesh. You know, the works of the flesh is things like promiscuity, sleeping around, being a hoe, being a thought bot, so forth and so on. So when they program your mind, because like we always say, when you peel a nigga cap back, it's going to say made in America, you're going to see that these women have been programmed to be the enemy of the men, because the men, they have to make docile in order to run society, in order to make it move and shake the way they want to. Because when the men wake up, when the men really step up to their plate and be fathers in the houses, start teaching by example, by what they not just telling the youth and their wife what to do, but actually showing them by example, being there, providing, protecting, setting down the law and the groundwork. They're seeing a change in how society is now to what it should be. But they also tell you in the book of Judith that the enemy understands what it is that we need to do in order to be successful, and what they need to do in order to be successful. So they know that if we keep men preoccupied, if we keep men attention on their base animalistic pleasure, then it's going to be that much more easier to control society. And how do we do that? We put the woman in a position to where they experience power, influence, control, and they can use that by the greatest weapon that they believe they have, which is their body. Use what you got to get what you want. A lot of older women have always told the younger women this proverb. So women have now embodied that proverb, and we see it right now. It's always been here, but it's never been at this level so wide open to where they're using what they got to get what they want, because they know men are mentally weak when it comes to women, and they're simp out almost 9 times out of 10.
Man, oh man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I tried to break it down and do the why and then do the how, because we had to get the how when we do the why. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We had to do it. You know what I'm saying? We basically been telling y'all how when we've been doing the why. You know what I'm saying? And they know that men are mentally weak when it comes down to women, man. I'm telling you,
100.
it gets real bad. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm seeing a lot of the men that's are getting passports that are coming, that I'm seeing in certain countries, and they're coming with the same simp mentality. And what they don't understand is that certain cities that most of them going to, tourist cities going to attract a lot of midnight ladies of the hour, in other words, freelancers and all kind of stuff like that.
Right.
Opportunists, robbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about what's about scammers, robbers, like men, women, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because you got tourists, that's money. You know what I'm saying? So in a major tourist city, in one of them countries, you're gonna have. I'm seeing men coming and getting their heart broke. You know what I'm saying? Getting their pockets broke because they went from America, where the woman is programmed to be mean and have a frown and you know what I'm saying, tell you I'm mean and I don't like men and blah blah blah. So these men are scorned and
Right.
they are scarred. And so when they scorned and scarred, and maybe they was already doing a little bit of simping over there, or maybe they wasn't doing that much simping or wasn't doing simping, but when they get out of the country and they come to certain cities that's inside certain countries, and they get a smile, you know what I'm saying? I mean, good smile, good bows, I like you, I love you, and they get discombobulated because they already got that simp chip. And so now they're leaning like the white man with their money. They get manipulated. You know what I mean? And then
Right.
they get their heart broke, you know what I'm saying? And then, it's fuck the world, you know what I'm saying, from there. But you got to understand, you got to be a man. See, men don't ask the right questions like women don't ask the right questions a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? Me, when I
Right.
meet a woman, I like to ask her questions. I'm looking at her while I ask the questions. And if these questions bother you, because the questions I'm gonna be asking you is things about you, how you grew up, what kind of family you know what I'm saying you come from. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, and I'm gonna ask you questions that's gonna tell me about your character. You know what I mean? And so some women can peep that, and women really don't want you to know that. They want to know everything about you, especially how much money you're getting, this, right, and the third. I don't give a damn where that's at on the world. They're gonna want, but you have to understand women minds kind of think universally, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you go to places that are westernized like America, you got to protect yourselves, men, because the whole culture is taught in America. America is the foundation. But if you goddamn think you're gonna veer off somewhere where America got its influence in a certain city somewhere, and then that's simp. You're too weak, man. Don't you just told you. You know what I'm saying? And they know that. So they will play on that everywhere, especially in America. You know what I'm saying? Once you get a shot of them cooter hole and a little goddamn skullduggery, you know what I'm saying? It's over with for him. You know what I'm saying? She got
Hey,
his
you know what
mind.
this
He ain't able to focus.
you know what
Go
this
ahead.
remind me of that video you had of old buddy when he was all up on the chick at the restaurant, laid up all up on her and everything, and she just totally ignoring him. You know what I'm talking about?
I can't remember. You
The
said it was
old
at a
head that
restaurant.
was sitting at the table and he had his
Oh
arm rubbing on her
yeah.
stuff.
The one I told. Man, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? And them would kill me. You know what I'm saying? I used to, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying, could bring him out with me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He'll like, yeah, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll start drinking his beer, like, brother, you know what I'm saying? Because we the prize, man. Just all remember, you the prize. I was like, I know that. But he's not right here. I'm like, man, I know. I said, man, I'm looking over there, the woman trying to eat, man. And you rubbing her back while she's trying to eat. Just simply like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Now you making, you know, yourself looking funny and you trying to, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to think that a black man in America go do that because they know there ain't no black man doing that right now.
Hold
It's
on,
the old
hold on,
movie.
hold on. Hold on, you got to explain it how you told me, like what she did while he was doing this and all that, man,
Oh,
because
yeah. Well,
they got to see
oh,
how men be simping, like the power that the woman have over the man mind. Just tell the story how you told me.
so, you know, it's all right. So, if y'all watch travel video, y'all can go to Hilltop Traveling Everywhere. And it's a video on there called Creepy Back Rub While She Eats. So on that one right there, she eating and he's rubbing her back, right? So, you know what I'm saying? So I recorded for about a minute or 45 seconds, something like that. It was like a little short. It's short. So then, I start recording, and soon I start recording, like a couple seconds later, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my phone, and I look up, and it seems like he's trying to say something in her ear or something. But she think that he's trying to kiss her. So he's right, you know what I'm saying? Or he's right here. Well, he's right here, whatever. And goddamn, she right here, and he's leaning over, and then she just keep doing this right here. He's sitting just laying. He over like right here. Man, she's literally sitting down and laying down at the same time. She can't even eat. And I'm like, you don't notice that this woman is leaning. I mean, she's laying down now. She's sitting down and laying down at the same time.
That's
But and you
crazy.
know why she's trying to damn eat because You leaning over, man. That's simpy stuff, man. Come on, man. And then you know where you at. So, and you probably know what kind of woman that is, or you're dealing with. Man, don't. What is that for? You know what I'm saying? So the woman like she don't want to give me any kind of interest. I'm gone.
Right.
There's no need for me to go try to go simp mode. Come on, man. He ever had a couple of beers. You know what I'm saying? I left his ass right there. I got up when that woman laying down and sitting down at the same time. I got up and left. You know what I'm saying? A couple of days later, when I seen him, he stayed out here. I said, man, well, you made a fool of yourself, guy. He just started laughing. I said, good God. I said, man, the girl trying to damn eat. You trying to tell her something or something you trying to do. She said, you trying to kiss her, man. That motherfucker. She was all the way flat while her ass was still sitting down. I said, damn. I said, man, this here is crazy, man.
See, that's the power. That's the power that women got over dudes, man, that they do some silly shit like that.
Yeah. Shalom, Professor Professor Lovely Lady. Yeah, man. That was,
lady. Shalom, sis.
Yeah, man. That was so crazy, man. I'm like, man, what the hell is this man doing, man? You know what I'm saying? But stuff like that'll give motherfuckers a bad name. So this is why I've been trying to tell, Bola, got to spread out to certain cities too. You know what I'm saying? Get away from these tourist big cities because it depends what you're looking for. You know what I mean? Depending on what you're looking for. You're looking to party and you don't give a damn really about, anything else, you know what I'm saying? But you're looking for like more culture and more sincere, women or whoever, people, you know what I'm saying, get the hell on, you know what I'm saying? But the whole culture, man, final thoughts on the whole culture part 2, how and why the whole culture has taken over America. Final thoughts on that, Don Yula.
Yeah,
and the jealousy part too, so you get it all in.
Let me just drop this gem on them as we closing out. This is Proverbs chapter 23, verse 27 and 28. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. So it's letting you know right there that a whore, a lot of things come with a whore, man. Once you get involved with one, it's hard to get from under this whore because she's going to entice you. She's going to play onto your weaknesses and your likes and your pleasures. Before you know it, you're stuck in the game, simping, you taking L after L and so forth. Verse 28, she also lieth in wait for a prey and increaseth the transgressors among men. So she's not only going to play on your sensibilities, she's going to increase your transgressions, meaning you're going to start doing other things, not only just participating into the thought bot whore 304 culture, but you're going to start doing other things that branch off of that. That's a transgression against the Most High. And we have to be knowledgeable about these things, men and women. Women, you have to be knowledgeable because you're placing a stumbling block in front of our brothers with this type of lifestyle and these choices. And men, you have to watch out for these type of women that love being whores, because there's women out there that actually love being whores. They'll tell you that's what they love to do. And they don't have no shame, no problem with being a whore. So you have to be mindful of this. You can't make a whore housewife. You can't be stupid enough to think that you can change her, because in all reality, you can't change a person anywhere. A person has to want to change on their own. So my final thoughts is that, within our community, we exhibit a lot of hatred amongst one another. We exhibit a lot of disunity, a lot of self-inflicted wounds, so to say. And we don't never ask the question as to why we do these things. Why do I hate my brother, or why do I hate my sister? Is it because what they have? Is it because of the lifestyle that I might not have? Is it because they look better than me? And I'm not talking about physically, but just the totality of the picture. They have a nice house. They have a nice crib. Even if it's not nice, they have it, and you might not. So instead of hating on a brother or sister, a lot of times what you should do is self-examine, and then you should build up the courage and kick the pride to the side and ask a brother or sister, how did they get to these positions? How did they garnish the things they have? How was it that you was able to have a relationship for 10, 15, 20 years? How were you married that long? I find it hard for me to do. I find myself being jealous that you're able to do it and I'm not. How are you able to get this house? I don't have the money to do it. What did you do? What was your first steps? I mean, it's simple questions could get you answers that could feed you for a lifetime. So we need to stop, hating on one another and start building one another up, because if you've not been noticing what's going on in the world, we're going to be left out completely. And like we said earlier, it's prophesied to happen. A lot of these things have to play out, but we're speaking to those that sleep but have a calling to be woken at some point, that hopefully you will hear this. And for some of y'all, this will be y'all wake up call, and then y'all going to start maneuvering different in life. But for the others, hey, I hate to say it, you might be cannon fodder, you might be coals for the fire, who knows?
Yeah, man. Couldn't have said it better myself. As far as this whole culture in America, how and why, part 2. Black woman, hell, Hispanic woman, Latino woman, hell, you know what I'm saying? African, the goddamn Simp. Please stop being a whore. We have told you why you're a whore and how you have become a whore. You know what I'm saying? Not all of you, but the majority is ruling right now, and they're trying to destroy our community. Are you going to be the reason and the main reason why? Because you have the power to stop all that right now. You know what I'm saying? If y'all start going against all that stuff and stop, you know what I'm saying, letting these people tell you it's okay to bring, for transsexuals to come in and teach your kid, and then, you accept everything that these devils tell you, which is destroying our community. They're never going to tell you anything to better our families. You know what I'm saying? They're going to tell you don't make a family. You don't need a man. Hell, all you need is to be a whore, shake your ass, you know what I'm saying, sell your pussy hole, and goddamn tell the man you don't want him, don't need him, but you just want that black baby to keep on continuing. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, you know what I'm saying? But they don't need to keep bringing these kids in this world if there's no father in the household. If you don't want a good man, don't be choosing Pookie Ray Rays and telling, oh, he's a bad man. You knew he was before you even made a baby with him. You just wanted a baby with him, and you just wanted to talk shit after you knew that y'all weren't gonna be together. Stop doing that. Get you a good man, but you have to change your mentality. You know what I'm saying? You have to change your mentality to know, you know what? It's not cool to be a whore. All these girl trips constantly back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Remember that one? I was just had that video still pulled up. The girl say, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? You ain't coming on a whole trip with us because we sucking rods and block paws and we doing this right here. If you ain't doing all that right there, you know what I'm saying? You ain't coming on there with us." And this is what goes on them girl trips. This is why your girls are going out on a girl trip once or twice every goddamn month, a month and a half, and your ass ain't never invited. She got rods on her. They going to Jamaica. They putting goddamn Kroger bags on their cocks, and a yardie running up in your goddamn girl. Your girl is sucking juice out of every goddamn body. There it is. Don't you? You had something to say when I was talking about this right here. You had something to say.
Listen. No, man, keep going, man, because you're kicking 100, man. Listen.
So just know this. Stop it, black woman. If you want to save, you got a chance to be a hero right now. You got the power in your hand to be a hero in America. You know what I'm saying? You could change all that shit around. You could do all the hashtags, stop the whole culture, stop the indoctrination, stop the cloning of my community. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hashtag, you know what I'm saying? Get a good man. Hashtag, death for Pookies. Hashtag, death for Keisha KKKs. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag all that shit and start doing it. You have the power to overcome, you know what I'm saying, and make our people be great again. Or you want to stick with the whole culture. The choice is up to you, black woman, with that. Right. And as far as the jealousy, part 2, amongst our people, the jealousy and the hatefulness, this is for the Negroes and the damn black woman too. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. It's pathetic. You're a bunch of cowards. You don't have the energy for the white man. I'm going to say it. You don't have the energy for the white man or no other nation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's your friend, but they're not your damn friend. But your people is your enemy. You know what I'm saying? For some damn stupid ass reason. You know what I'm saying? You see one another, quit judging your life off somebody else's life. You know what I'm saying? Let them live theirs. If their life, if you like their life, let it motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Go and try to learn something from them. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a jealous-hearted nigga and put that nigga culture in, because whole culture, Don Yehuda, and hatefulness and jealousy is a nigger culture.
Right.
Niggers won't do that. So you want to keep me in a jealous hearted nigger? Well, you know what I'm saying? It's frustrating, man. It's so frustrating. Why would you be? I don't see no other races of people do that. They gather together. I don't told y'all Zephaniah 2-1 1,000 times in this one show. You know what I'm saying? These other nations, they know how to gather together, put their resources together, no matter where. Everywhere in the world I go, the Indians, the Chinese, whoever, they know how to put their shit together. They're not working against each other. They're working together. So they can boss up together. When you work separate, you fighting each other, you're crumbling the whole goddamn community, and everybody fighting for scraps and killing each other, and you're not, nobody's progressing as a whole. Y'all not progressing as a whole. You know what I'm saying? One or two people may get out and do something. You know what I'm saying? But everybody could come up. But this is a problem with Negroes. This is a nigger culture right here, Dunya Huda. Everybody want to be the boss over somebody. They want to shine on somebody. They don't want to boss up together. They don't want to boss up together. They don't know how to do that. They got, I got to stand out from this person. I got to stand out from this person. You know what I'm saying? I can't. They got an opportunity to always to help each other make money, but they don't want to do that because if I bring this motherfucker, he gonna get the same. He or she gonna get the same amount of money that I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna stand out. Or they may get more money than I'm gonna get. See, they afraid of that too. I don't care. Maybe that person finds something else out. They put you on it, and then you start getting more money. It don't. As long as y'all coming up together, our people got to come up together. They don't understand that. They don't understand. I got to stop this other person money. I got to get my money. I got to take and steal and, you know what I'm saying, and kill my own people to be above. And you don't. You got to work together. They ain't figured. That's something they won't try. They don't try everything else. They see that it's doing nothing but just breaking up families, destroying our community at a rapid rate. And instead of trying getting together, they don't want to do that, Don Yehuda. They don't want to do it at all. You know what I'm saying? And man, that's pretty much what I got to say on that, man. Shalom to Professor Lovely Lady. Everybody want to be the boss. Everybody want to be the boss. They don't want to boss up together. You know what I'm saying? That's the main issue with the jealousy and the hatefulness among our people. Mm-hmm. They want to be the boss. They want to get a shine and talk down on someone all the damn time. You know what I'm saying? But it's a wrap for episode 50, man. It's the 50th anniversary, man. We're gonna come up with something, you know what I'm saying? We'll put out something, you know what I'm saying, another premiere here soon, you know what I'm saying? And part 50, episode 50, part 2 of jealousy / hatefulness amongst Black African Americans and 304 culture, whole culture has taken over America. How and why has it did that? And I'm gonna leave y'all with a quick scripture, like I always like to do, and it's just a real scripture. Ecclesiastes 12, chapter 12, verse 13 and 14. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For the Most High shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Y'all that watch live, y'all share this, you know what I'm saying, to family and friends and people like mine. We want to get this out there, you know what I'm saying, because shows like this is what we do. We want to attack uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying, uncomfortable topics, uncomfortable situations, because our people don't want to never address these things. They want to just sit back, shut the fuck up, and act like everything is all good. And then talking about, when something happened, they got tears, you know what I'm saying? But we got to talk about it, and we got to not just talk about it, we got to do some action. You know what I'm saying? We got to do some action, man. So hopefully we can do that action. And we're gonna be coming back in, you know what I'm saying, with y'all. I don't know the next topic, but we're gonna put it together. And also get y'all a premium thumbnail out there, man. Like I say, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share, and share it on every platform you can think about sharing it on. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this thing out here, man. We're gonna build it up once again, man. Brother Don Yehuda, man, it was a pleasure once again to get in the foxhole with you, man, and go to battle. You know, so talking about the sports player, you know what I'm saying? In the foxhole and went to battle. You know what I'm saying? With Brother Don Yehuda, week after week after week after week. You know what I'm saying? And we don't slow down, but we're gonna speed back up. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get back in the algorithm, right? And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some fire topics for y'all to talk about, man. So never be afraid. Always an open panel. Y'all want to come on and, you know what I'm saying, give you 2 cents whenever. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, peace, love, and have grease. Shalom.